Hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews, and today I've got another episode of Classic Candy Corner. And I found these, I believe I found them at the Dollar Tree. I think you could find them in a lot of different places. They're still around. They've been around for quite a while. I've probably had these quite often. It kind of reminds me of these. They also have some other similar ones, but I'm going to just go over these. And these are classic movie candy. I kind of remember that. And by Tootsie Roll. And these are dots. I don't know if you guys remember the dots. They are gumdrops, but they don't have any sugar on them. It says assorted fruit flavored gumdrops. And for 8 dots is 100 calories. And they got a little code here about spell out. But there's a coded message in there by the color of them. And I guess, yeah, they had like just multicolored, the red, the green, orange, yellow, pink. So they have a variety of flavors, colors. And I remember getting these. They also had the juicy fruits or juji fruits. And then they also had jujubes. I haven't found the jujubes. Those things are like little pellet things. And they were hard as rocks, and they had like a weird kind of oil coating on them. And it's kind of like these dots were kind of similar to that. And I don't know. But also if you got, the dots would get like real hard and get stale. And here we go. Typical one, red. And it's nice and chewy. The regular gumdrops have like the sugar coating on them, and each one's a different flavor. Like here's a yellow one. The juicy fruits are a little bit more solid, not as chewy. These are soft and chewy. The juicy fruits are a little bit harder, kind of like, I don't know, kind of like a cross between a gumdrop and a hard candy. But I remember, yeah, you get these at the movies. You get the Raisinets, the dots, the juju fruits. I don't know if they still have the jujubes. I haven't seen them. I don't know if you can find them. I didn't like them though because they were way too hard. But this kind of reminds me too of the movie candy, like the dots, the juicy fruits, the little orange slices that had the Brock's candy, that was the little orange slices with the sugar on them, or the fruit slices. They're kind of like before they were gummy bears and all that. These were gumdrops. And they also have spice drops and like mini gumdrops and big gumdrops. Spice drops have like a little bit of spice to them. They're not like fruity flavored. They're kind of like, I don't know, a little bit different. But I do remember getting these all the time. Going to the movies. It seems like when you would go to the movies and you get the jujubes or the juicy fruits or the dots, people would always throw them at the screen. Get them to stick. You know, when you throw these and you huck them up there, or they would stick under the chair or be on the floor. But they are typical, you know, gumdrops. I actually kind of remember them now. They nice and fruity. good flavor. I think I kind of got them a little bit. Went into movies, you know, I mostly, my go-to though was like the hot tamales, because that was a little bit spicy. These are just nice fruit flavors. They're nice and chewy. A little bit of sugar, a little bit of fruit flavor. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun to go back and remember all the movie candies you used to get. And well, when I was little and growing up, I think you can get like a box for, it probably had to have been $1, $1.50 maybe for the small box like this. And I did find this at the Dollar Tree, and it was $1. So yeah, you could sneak it in the movies along with Good and Plenty, or you know, some of those other ones, Whoppers, Milk Duds, Junior Mints, Cookie Dough, all those different ones. I've gone through a bunch of them, but this was, to me, it was typical movie candy. Or sometimes you would have it Christmas time. They have, I've also seen out there now that they've got like themed dots, like for, I believe for Valentine's Day is coming up. It's like red and white. And they might have like a red, white, and blue for the 4th of July. And Christmas, they might be green and red. And they kind of, you know, go along with the times. They kind of change the thing up and have, you know, decorations and stuff like that. But the true candy of this one, it's always been around for quite a while. It was like, you know, something that everybody remembers. I don't know if you guys remember getting the dots for Christmas, or you go to the movies, or if you just like gumdrops. And you know, the newer things now is all the gummy bears and the gummy candies and all that, and those are good. But you know, the gumdrops were all a classic. And, you know, the old term, goody goody gumdrops. So, it was always something I grew up with. And yeah, it was just a fun little snack. And they were nice and chewy, and, you know, sometimes they'd stick to your teeth a little bit, but I always enjoyed a good gumdrop. Also like the ones with the sugar on them. They also have sour ones. Like I said, spice drops, the orange slices, the other stuff. But well, mostly when I was growing up, they didn't have like the gummy candies and all the different, you know, gummy bears and whatever else they have now. You know, gummy spiders, gummy worms, gummy, all these other gummy candies. Gumdrops were the original kind of gummy candy around when I grew up. But since then, it's kind of, you know, exploded. So it was like, yeah, jelly beans, gumdrops, ribbon candy, just all the other classic candies that I used to grow up with. And I would kind of get some at certain times. But normally when I would go to the movies, it would be, you know, popcorn and some hot tamales and just like a Pepsi or a Coke or whatever. Big giant bladder buster. See how long you could sit through the movie without having to go. Or also if you'd eat a lot of the hot tamales, see how long you could stand out before getting a drink and cooling your mouth down. And yeah, like I said, dots was fun. They were fun to share with your friends. Pass around. You also used to use it with Christmas time when you were decorating like gingerbread house. I know they would put gumdrops on them, or you could put them on like gingerbread man, not the gumdrop button. And it's just fun to kind of go. They were really good for decorating, and yeah, just a fun time. And like I said, for $1, you can go to the Dollar Tree and you can find these and kind of remember your childhood and kind of relive the fun and some of that stuff. I know a lot of people, you know, are not able to have a lot of sugar, or, you know, it's not good. They don't, it messes their teeth up, and, you know, but every once in a while, going back and revisiting something, getting a box or a bag of something that you used to have in your childhood and kind of bring you back to the old days is always fun. You know, sometimes when I, try a candy that I haven't had for a very long time, and I first try it, and then I just kind of like, it transports me back to what it was like when I was little, and just, you know, brings me right back to when times were a lot simpler, and, you know, you didn't have to, the only thing you had to worry about was, you know, when your next birthday was, or if you were going to get some, you know, if you got your allowance, what you were going to get, if you're going to get ice cream, or if you're going to get candy, or I don't know, candy bar, gum, bubble gum, something like that. And it was always fun to just, you know, think about that. And then if the ice cream man did come around, you know, he usually had some kind of candy, Pop Rocks, yeah, different Fun Dip, all those other classic ones that you kind of remember from the ice cream. Also, you know, regular ice cream, popsicles, all that kind of thing. And it's always fun to just, you know, remember your childhood and relive the good old days. So that's kind of my review of the Dots classic candy. And like I said, you could find them pretty much anywhere. So hope you're enjoying the series, and hope you maybe could try and find some of the candies that I've been finding. They're fairly easy to find in the stores. Some of them are getting harder and harder to find because, you know, they're not making them or not making them anymore, and sometimes you got to find them like you know, old stock, or you got to go to nostalgiacandy.com or one of those websites that has like a nostalgia pack where they put all the different candies from all the different decades, you know, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, that are still available. Some of them are a little bit tough to find, but I'll keep my eye out, and I'll do a review for you guys when I find more and more. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe and the notification bell right over there. That way you won't miss any future content, or if I go live, you won't miss the fun. So until next time on Drew's Food Reviews, when I'll be trying another classic candy for you, and I'm gonna put these aside and try a little bit more later. And until next time, guys, I will talk to you later.